Page 16, Spanish Fiesta. Sounds like a fun party piece. Let's see what we got. Got a bunch of triplets in here. Other than the triplets, it shouldn't be too challenging. Well, except maybe for the rhythm and the notes and the key signature and the staccatos and slurs. It does have an ole at the end, though. That's something, at least. I'll just go through the pattern or the system I use for learning a piece of music, and we'll see what we end up with. I'll look it over. It's almost 2 pages long. Treble and bass clef signs again. There's 4 sharps in the key signature. Oh, won't this be fun? Well, that means it's either in the key of E major, because that has 4 sharps, or the key of C sharp minor, because that's the minor key with 4 sharps. When you do the scales, do them both. Go ahead and do the E major scale, 1 octave up and down, just like I explained in the video. Just 1 octave is fine. And go ahead and do the C sharp minor. Also, I explained it in the video with just 1 octave up and down. You just will get used to it. You'll get used to this way of playing the black keys. Which black keys are involved? Well, learn the scale, and that'll tell you what they are. And then we have a 6/4 time signature. Isn't that delightful? No big deal as long as you remember what the numbers are about. The top number tells you how many counts are in a measure, or there's 6. It's like 6/8 time, except 6/4 time. The bottom number is a 4, so you get a quarter note. Okay, no big deal. I hope. Right hand first. Let's make sure we got things going on because the rhythms are a little bit different. You're starting out here, and the hand position is actually here, because there's an F sharp and a G sharp in the key signature here. But you're going to notice there's natural signs, so we're just going to move down when we need them. But the hand position is that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and a 5. Triple just 3 notes. During the rest, come down. Why? I don't like moving the hand no. Wrong. Okay, it's not wrong. I get excited because the fingering style that I use and teach is I don't move the hand if I don't have to. We don't have to move the hand in that first line at all. We can cover all those notes in the position for the second measure right here. Right here. So in this first measure, I'm going to use second finger. Right there. Now these, you might think, well, that's awkward. Yes, these are awkward fingers. Deal with it. Don't shy away from them, because the more you use them, the less awkward they'll get. So use them. Just stay here, that whole first line, play it right here. Rest. Rest. I got it all right there. Now, second line, third or second. You see in the second line, they've taken the measure and split it. See the double bars? That's ending a section going into a new section. So they take the first 4 beats of that measure and then they split it, and then there's 2 beat pickup to the next measure. They can do that. All together, it's 1 measure, and you get it. So it's like the second full measure is where you have the chords in the right hand. It's just an E major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you come up here, F chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. You come back down, 1. That's what you're doing. Go to page 17. Things get interesting here. Your third finger, but an F natural. 4. You don't need the finger there. Just stay in this position. We have F naturals all the way through this. 1, 2, 3. Rest, rest. Second line is the same thing, but now you're up here. Okay. Third line, back to the chords. Okay. Last line is similar to the first line, but go ahead and start that with second finger, not first. So we can do all of the last line except the last measure here. So it's just like you did at the beginning. And then the last measure, you got to come up here for the ole. Ole. Okay. Left hand. Now you start out with the E chord. And that's tied for 4 beats. They could have put in a whole note. It's 4 beats. It's just in 6/8 time, they usually get 3 beats at a time. It's how you feel it. so that they would do it this way. So a dotted half note gets the 3 counts. So, and that's how they're doing it. A whole note would have done the same thing. It's 2, 3, 1, rest, rest. And then the second one, the middle note's changing. It's a 1 sus 4. I won't get into it right now, but that's it. It's not a 5, 7. The little finger stays there. 2, 3, and then here. Okay. Second line. Now you get the pickup. 5, 6, 1. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if this rhythm is throwing you, take out all those ties and play every note. Starting with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Just a bunch of quarter notes. But when you can get that, then go put the ties in. You think playing the second note, just hang on to the first one. And I let the wrist claps a little bit. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just hang on to that. I let the wrist claps a little bit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just tying them. Now, second, the end of the third line, you're here, going to the fourth line. Why no? I guess we've had these all right. Okay. Top of page 17, you get the chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's almost a 4 chord, but we have a C natural. 1, 2. Okay. Last line, you're back to here, and then here, and then here. In the last measure, you come down for the ole. All right. Both hands together now, and at first I'm going to hesitate. I don't care. I just want to know how the hands are working together. We're here. Right there. When I play that note, the left hand comes up. Rest. I know that sounds wonderful. It's supposed to. Rest. Okay. Second line. Starting with after the double bars. We're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. See, the right hand plays on the tied note. So forth. Top of page 17. We're here. See, the G sharp's in the key signature, that's why. 1, 2, 3. Rest, rest. You do it again. Okay. That's pretty much putting the hands together. Then I go back over it slowly and carefully and get rid of the hesitations. And once I have that under control, then I'll add in the articulation. Because right now, I've been playing everything pretty connected. The staccatos, I'm hinging at the wrist, and staccatos, short. Accent. A little extra, let the wrist claps a little bit. And the second line, after the double bars, you're connecting this. And staccato here. The right hand is all staccato. Some coordination. You're doing different things in the hands. Just go slow. I go a little fast in the videos to shorten the videos. Just take it slow and easy. Top of page 17, you're going to connect this, and be careful on the staccatos. Because the tendency on a staccato is you'll accidentally accent it. Because you'll don't. The natural accent goes on the half note. That's what we want. There. Last measure of the first line, accent and then staccato. here. And then again. And that's pretty much it. At the end, the last measure, you have staccatos and accents. Let the wrist claps a little bit. And just play them a little louder. Then once I have that, I think about the dynamics, the louds and softs. Goes to the melody, wherever it is. F at the beginning is forte, it's going to be the right hand. That makes the accent and note a very loud note. This left hand, about a moderately soft, moderately loud. Keep it in the background. And then second line, the pickup after the double bar. That's moderately loud. Mezzo forte, that's the melodies, the left hand. These need to be soft. And then top of page 17, now you're loud, and the melodies in the right hand, this in the background. Second line, you're going to echo that soft up here. The left hand's very soft. And then at the end of the second line, the pickups to the next line, you back up to moderately loud again. The last line is loud, like you were at the beginning. And the last measure is very loud because of the accent. So it's here, loud, now accent. That's the ole. Okay. It's very loud on the ole. Now the speed, with spirit again. That's a party piece, but it needs to be accurate. What can you do accurately, especially with these triplets? They need to be even. Ba-da-da-dum. There's 4 notes involved, and all 4 of them got to be even. Ba-da-da-dum. Don't go ba-da-ba-bum. No, it's too fast. Slow it down if you can't play them even. They got to be even. Otherwise, it's up to you on how fast you want to take it. You are at a party, after all. I didn't mention it before. I should have probably. When you're doing the articulation, make sure you're lifting up between the phrases and like taking a breath. Like on page 16 in the third line for the left hand's melody, lift up. It's like taking a breath. So lift up here. Sometimes you get a rest, you have to. But if you don't get the rest, make sure you lift up so you can hear the phrasing. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do louds and softs. I'll do the staccatos and accents though. Now we're going to go really super slow. We're not performing it. We're just checking notes and rhythms. And if you have to, one hand at a time. Now this is after you've learned it. Learn it first so you can play it with no hesitations at least. And then try it with me to check to make sure you have the right notes at the right time. I'll give us 6 counts because there's 6 beats in a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. Rest. Rest. 2, 3, 4. rest, rest. Rest, 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 rest.